We're going to talk some Hollywood, dishing Hollywood style. So the MTV Video Music Awards were last night, and quite a few painful moments. I wonder who's in control over there at MTV, because some of the decision-making process me not understand too good. A couple things that were really cool. This was actually Warren's favorite part, was the intro with Macklemore and The Weeknd. That dude in The Weeknd's kind of freaky, huh? But it was cool, so look for that if you didn't watch the MTV Video Music Awards, which it is kind of hard to watch when you find out that, oh, did you see that cattail? Whoosh. It is kind of hard to watch the MTV Music Awards when you hear that Miley Cyrus is hosting and Kanye's getting an award and Justin Bieber's going to be there and starring Kendall Jenner. What does starring Kendall Jenner even mean? What does a Kendall Jenner do? I'm still not sure. Is she the one that's the model or the one that's the other thing? I'm not sure. But anyway, it was a little bit painful to watch Miley host, but I will give her props on, she did do a little skit about Instagram or something, and that with Andy Samberg, and that was actually kind of funny. So, but other than that, my Miley Cyrus toleration meter is like very down there. Also, somebody else's Miley Cyrus toleration meter that's down there, Nicki Minaj's. So right there on TV, just putting it out there. Apparently, they're feuding, and Nicki didn't mind you knowing how she felt, because I guess Nicki won an award, right? So she gets up on stage to accept her Moon Man, and as soon as she's done talking, she goes, and now back to this B. I cleaned it up for the kids, but rhymes with itch. So that's how she tosses it back to Miley. She's like, and now back to that B. And Miley was like, what? So that was kind of awkward. Although I'm a big fan of, hey, just, I'd like to say that about a couple people myself. So, but it made for kind of an awkward moment. Another interesting, maybe awkward moment was Justin Bieber performed, and he's actually looking, he's growing into a man. He didn't look so much like a little boy last night. But so at the end of his performance, he started crying, and it was like, what's happening? Why is Justin Bieber crying? And the word is that, I guess the last time he was on an award show, he got booed, because, he went through that whole year or 2 years of throwing eggs at people's houses and peeing in mop buckets in restaurants and just really being a little idiot. But I guess he didn't expect everyone to accept him and be so nice. So he got all emotional about it, and that's why he teared up a little bit. So that was kind of an interesting moment. And Kanye wins some big You're the Greatest Person in the World award, which is really, if we could just maybe not pay attention to Kanye for like a year, maybe his ego would deflate a little bit. But nope, we had to give him the big fat award of the evening. And I didn't really see a lot of that. I don't know if they went to Kim, and Kim probably said something like, it's really good that they recognized his contribution to music. I don't know, it's probably something like that, right? Very intelligible. But I still try and check out the MTV Video Music Awards when I can, just to keep up on stuff. And there were some cool moments, but that was a tough one to get through. There were a lot of annoying people, and then there was this part in the ceremony where Miley just screams out to Britney, "Hey B," a lot of B calling last night to people. That's not very nice. So that was probably just to get attention. Miley still clearly wants a lot of attention, so she called Britney a B. But if you missed that MTV Video Music Awards, the good thing about it is they run it ad nauseum on the network. But look for the performance with Macklemore in The Weeknd, though, because that was really cool. And it was all in all, it was an interesting ceremony, and you got your big dose of Kanye. So that was that. And a couple things I'll end with. Did Warren buy a Mark Anthony CD today? You bet your bottom dollar he did. He did. He's not afraid to buy a Mark Anthony CD. And lastly, wrapping up this segment, dishing on Hollywood with my jingle.
She used to make her mornings, but now she makes her afternoons.
We have to play it all the way.
Show next to Saturday morning cartoons with Allison and Warren and more cast and we can
One right there.
So grab a friend and take a seat. The show is starting right now.